Top step. It's been a minute, guys, but I got 2 words for you. Combine passed 100K. What? I am now a Top Step funded trader. I passed the 100K combine a week or 2 ago, and I thought it'd be cool to make a video out of it. I'm gonna go through my strategy, plan, risk, and I also journaled every trade and recorded most of them as well. I linked my Notion journal in the description so you could see my trades and my thought process each day. But enough of that talk, let's just get straight into the video. I trade ICT concepts. Mainly everything I use you can find in the 2022 mentorship. I'll link it down below, but most of my trades can be outlined like this. First, I wait for price to enter a point of interest. This can be an order block, buy side, sell side liquidity, mainly anything on the higher time frames, but in this case, it's a bearish 1-hour fair value gap. Price is trading through this area, respecting fair value gaps, but I'm not going to enter just yet. I'm only trading or trying to find an entry between 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I don't find an entry in that time frame, I'm not trading for the rest of the day. Plain and simple. Second, we're looking for a shift in market structure. Right there at 9:30 a.m., we break below this swing low and a market structure shift occurs. Third, we're going to look for a fair value gap or an order block that price left behind. We do have this small fair value gap that price traded into, and we also have this order block above. And last but not least, you're going to place your entry right at one of these PD arrays, stop loss 1 tick above the high, and target some sort of PD array below, which in this case, sell side liquidity. Let the trade play out, go break even at a reasonable level, and that's all. On the 100K combine, the parameters of the account are shown here. The profit target was $6,000, the max position I could trade was 10 lots, and the maximum loss limit was $3,000, which trailed based on your end of day profit. There's also a $2,000 daily loss limit that deactivates your account for the remainder of the day if your balance trades below that number. Now, since it was just a combine, I allowed myself to trade a bit more aggressively than I normally would. My personal max daily risk was $500. Keep in mind, that would give me 6 full-size stops in a row to blow my account. That $500 could be hit in 1 trade or it could be hit in 3. It all depends on the current price action and how wide my stops are. For example, I can trade 1 NQ lot with a stop loss of 25 points, or I can trade 2 NQ lots with a stop loss of 12.5 points. Most of my trades are around 3 risk reward, so my average win should be in the 700 to 1500 area, which would have had me passing within 5 trading days if I never took a loss. That didn't happen, by the way. I actually got to the point where I only had $250 left in my account, and just when it started to look like it was over, I kept winning and winning and blew past the finish line. I've also linked my Notion journal, which you can find in the description below. I don't think there's any video that's as transparent as this, where they've linked their entire journal that goes through not only their trades, but their emotions, thoughts, the good and the bad. So let's just go through 2 of them real quick, a win and a loss. Here we have August 1st. Just click open right here. 1390 on the day. As you can see, I missed my first entry at the bottom because I wasn't too sure. See, here's some emotions coming into play. Here's a trade right here that I missed, but I ended up catching this, and I talk about that after. Here we have August 3rd, our first loss. A very bad loss. Daily loss limit hit. Basically say I tilted. I shouldn't have traded today. And then I go a little bit more in depth with it right there. Now for the rest of the video, I'm going to play the live trades I recorded. I don't have the last 2 or 3 days because my storage was full, but they're still fully annotated in my Notion journal. I recommend that you go through my journal once over, and if you have multiple monitors, you can watch each trade play out on one monitor and have my journal up on the other monitor to help you better understand my thought process when taking these trades. Some trades are gonna fly by fast, so just use the arrow key to rewind it back a few seconds and be prepared to watch closely. Stay tuned. I completed the task at hand, but there was a lot that I would have changed if I could. For starters, it would be every time I traded past my daily risk allowance of $500. I tilted, and that can't happen when I move to the live account. Imagine if I replaced those losing days where I hit my daily loss limit with only a $500 loss. If everything stayed the same, I would have made $10.5 thousand this month. And secondly, I know this goes hand in hand with the first one, but over leveraging myself on these trades for the sake of making money quicker. And in fact, the opposite happened. I over leveraged, lost more than I intended, and made it so that I had to trade longer than I anticipated. All in all, a great learning experience regardless of the outcome, and I hope you guys can learn from this as well. If you are looking to take an evaluation and get funded like me, there's going to be discount codes and links in the description below to all the prop firms I've used before. They're all reputable and trustworthy, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, listening, viewing. If you liked it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, comment if you're currently funded with Top Step or taking the Combine, and subscribe to stay tuned. More videos on the way. Thank you guys again for supporting, and I'll see y'all in the next one.